Now that we know how many hours of hentai there is, how long will it actually last you? How long does it take a man to...
Hello, I'm outside now, and I'm really scared. Somebody help me. Anime. Is it feasibly possible for one person to actually watch every single anime there is out there? No, of course not. That's absolutely ridiculous. But I was very curious to find out actually how long it would take to accomplish such a task. And there are ways to easily find this out. If you go to My Anime List, it actually tells you how many episodes are in each series and how long it takes to watch each episode. So I figured I'd just load up an Excel doc, just write down every single anime, how many episodes there are, how much time each one takes, then just calculate the total time with Excel. Then as I started doing this, I realized that this was not a good method to tackle this problem at all. Just logging each one by hand would have taken an absurd amount of time. I probably wouldn't have been done with this video until like 2025 or 2030 or something ridiculous like that. So I had to come up with a slightly faster solution than just writing each one down. So while browsing various forums on trying to figure out how to solve this problem, I realized the easiest way to take all the work off my hands is just to write a program that'll do it for me. And so for the first time in my life, I put my CS degree to good use and I wrote a web scraping program. And if you don't know what web scraping is, basically it's when you tell a program to go on a website and grab specific data you tell it to look for. And in my case, this was very easy. I just had to tell the program to start at the top 50 page, click on each link for every anime, grab the number of episodes and the time per episode, and then keep doing that for every anime over and over again until you get to the bottom of the page, then tell the program to go to the next page, and then rinse and repeat. There are a lot of resources on YouTube, on Google, that'll give you basic tutorials on how to write these web scraping programs, and they're very straightforward. I swear the most important thing my CS degree ever taught me was the website Stack Overflow. And in order to avoid any bugs, I just had the program get every scored complete series out there because I wanted the program to stop at some point, and I feel like if the anime is not scored, then it's not worth most people's time to watch. So unfortunately, One Piece is not included in these calculations, but I actually did add it in based on how long it is currently in order to do some calculations later. Also, make sure to like and subscribe because I've been doing nothing but coding for the past couple days, whether it be for school or this project, and I needed some fresh air. That is the literal reason why I came outside right now. So after letting this program run for a few hours, I got all the data I need plus a little bit extra, and I just wrote it all into one big Excel file. And oh my god, I recorded over 12,000 anime. And after chugging some numbers in Excel, I finally got the answer to the question of this video. The time it takes to watch every single anime is 2,922,711 minutes. To put that in perspective, that is about 5.56 years of doing nothing but non-stop watching anime. That's insane. And I know I said at the start of this video, it's probably impossible to watch every single anime out there, but I actually did the calculations because I was curious if it was actually impossible or maybe it could happen. So let's just say in this hypothetical world, you had 2 hours a day to watch as much anime as you wanted. That would still take 24,355 days to catch up, or 66.68 years. You could catch up. It'd take quite a while though. Not to mention there are constantly new shows coming out every season. Yeah, it would take you 66 years to catch up on all the anime that's out there right now, but then 66 years later you have 66 more years of anime to catch up on. I even checked a hypothetical scenario where let's say you get paid like $1 billion in your lifetime to watch anime for 12 hours a day, every day, non-stop. Like that was your job for some reason. It would still take 4,059 days or 11.11 years to catch up. And that's if you literally spend half of your day doing nothing but watching anime, and I'm assuming the other half eating, sleeping, and shitting, I guess. There are some other fun statistics that I grabbed while doing this. I grabbed all the genres as well, so my Excel file can break down how much time it would take to watch each specific genre. Like if you wanted to watch every shonen show, it'd take about 12,408 hours, which is like a good fourth of every single anime out there apparently. Okay, this next one's a fun one. I actually wanted to see how much raw time you need to put in to finish the big three: Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. So in order to catch up on the big three, it takes about 623 hours, which honestly doesn't sound too bad. I've put more time into a lot of video games than 623 hours, so that seems like a reasonable number, but then again, I did that when I was a kid and I have far less free time now, so I don't know if I could watch all these shows now. But in that hypothetical I presented earlier, where you have about 2 hours a day to do nothing but just watch anime, if you just watch these shows, it would only take you about 170 days to catch up, which is a lot, I know, and you're literally only watching Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. It's really not a terrible turnaround time for these shows that are like hundreds of episodes long. Now, I did these calculations for anime in general, but I also rewrote the program to target specifically adult anime, if you know what I mean. That is a topic that I do not feel comfortable talking about in public outside where people can judge me. So I'm gonna go back to my room and then I'll share that data when I get back.
Now, since we've already figured out how long it takes to watch every anime, let's switch to the fun one, how long it takes to watch every hentai. Now, bear in mind, because I scraped the data off my anime list, this is really gonna be how long it takes to watch every hentai on my anime list. I'm not quite sure if they have every hentai logged. I don't think that's high on their priority list, but it's what I had to work with. So the time it takes to watch every single hentai on my anime list is 1,266 hours. Now that we know how many hours of hentai there is, how long will it actually last you? How long does it take a man to
appreciate art
on average? Men of Reddit, how long does it take you to
appreciate art?
Had a friend that said he went for 4 hours once. We all mocked him and said he should have watched Return of the King instead. Well, I couldn't come up with a definitive answer, so let's just say you spend 30 minutes a day, once a day, appreciating art is what I'm gonna call it. That means every single hentai will give you about 7 years of material, and my god, I am so glad I didn't record this part outside. Oh my god. There are already people staring at me like I was an alien when I just recorded in the middle of my campus. Talking about this stuff probably would have gotten me arrested. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to see what other statistics I can do with this data, please leave a comment down below what statistics you'd like to see. Now, if you don't mind, I've been coding for the last several days, so I need a bit of a break.